Hello everyone, Plumbob Playhouse here, and I am so happy to be back on YouTube and making another house building video for you guys. So this house is called Wooden Estate, and it is of course another house in The Sims 3. And I really like the way this house turned out. I'm sorry I've not posted a video in a while because I have been working on this and some just personal things and, just life got in the way. School, always school. So I'm sorry about that, and I did not post a Sims update last month, and there may be one this month, may not be, I don't know, but I'm very excited for the new expansion packs coming out for The Sims. But anyway, about the house. So right now I just finished doing a bridge where there will be water under it eventually. It took me a while to figure out what color I wanted the fence, what kind of fence. So I ended up going with this wood fence, which I really like. It's kind of Asian style, but it fits the whole lodgy, castle-y type feeling that I was going for this house. And right now I'm just adding the pond. There we go. Yeah. And right now I am doing the second floor plan. That's what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I'm a little sick, so I do sound like, I'm sorry if I sniffle or sound congested. But yeah, so I'm doing the second floor plan. And it didn't take me too long, which I was pretty happy with. I pretty much whipped it out pretty quickly, but it took me a while to figure out the flooring and like the wallpaper for this house. I don't know why. It was just so tedious and terrible to do for me, but it turned out looking nice in the end, which is all that matters. And I'm so happy that I can finally have a house for you guys to download, and this will be available on the Sims 3 Exchange, and there are links to that in the description below. I'm sorry. So I finally figured out a wallpaper and a flooring, and now I'm just doing the kitchen. And off to the side there, the footage got cut out, is a little, what would I call it? A breakfast area, I guess. An eating kitchen area, I guess, where you eat breakfast and stuff. I don't know, it was an informal dining area, had extra space, why not? But right now I'm doing, what am I doing right here? Oh, I wanted to put that aquarium in, but that goes somewhere else later on. But I chose a countertop for the kitchen that I don't usually use, and it's usually only used in starter homes for The Sims 3. But it looked pretty good, and because I wanted to do a homey feel, but because this house is so grand, I wanted it to have a homey, down-to-earth look too. And I achieved that, I think, pretty well on the inside. There are some grand things, such as the foyer with the giant ceilings and the grand chandelier and the piano, but that's just the foyer. So right now I'm doing the dining room, and I added a table. There's a nice fireplace in there. I'm choosing some wallpaper soon. That's not the wallpaper I'll go with. I don't know when it's up. Right now? No, not now. Right now. There you go. Alright. And I really like the way that it looked. It's nice, homey feel. And I added some dark touches here and there, like dark woods and dark colors. And the other side of the house is actually completely dark. It's really, there's deep browns and reds, I think. And it looks really nice. And I really like the way it turned out. And right now I'm just adding some stuff. And a tip is, if you ever have empty wall space and you don't know what to do with it, wall sconces. Wall sconces, wall sconces, wall sconces. They look amazing and add extra lighting. And right now I am adding some walls on the outside for the chimneys to go, because I did not like the look of the red brick of the fireplaces, because it just didn't go with this house. So right now I'm adding some seating areas in the foyer. And, it's a big house. You throw big parties here. You need lots of places for your guests, your Sims guests, to sit down and enjoy their food or their drinks or something. And there's a nice little bar room in here off to the side somewhere. So right now I'm just adding and fixing some lighting around the house. And yeah. So okay, I'm just adding some plants and stuff in the main foyer. And then I don't know what's going on here. Oh, I'm choosing wallpaper for the other side of the house. I'm sorry. And right here's the little bar area, which I actually really like. I thought it was a good thing to add because, it's a giant house. You're going to have really big parties. And also, it's just a good place for your Sims to come home, have a nice drink after work or school. No, you can't have drinks. It's teens in this. Anyway, but you shouldn't drink as teens. No, never mind. Anyway, so I'm just adding some columns around the house because the other columns that I had, I hated. They were absolutely ugly. And these columns are a lot better. They're slim, sleek, nice. And this room is just a little computer room and some chairs, just another relaxing area. So right now I am fixing the family room soon. This whole area is kind of mushed together of what I do. I'm all over the place. So the room off to the side here with all those windows is actually going to be a conservatory, as you can see when I'm adding the pond. But yeah, a conservatory is like an indoor garden, but I'll talk more about that later when we get there. And we're actually not there yet. There is more of this eventually. So I am adding some terrain paints. All right, it's just an indoor garden. That's pretty much all a conservatory is. And right here, I tried to make the stone match the terrain paint, which is on the ground, and it matched decently, but it did not look good at all. So I just changed it eventually. Oh, not now, it's later. All right, so I'm just adding some bushes, and now I'm playing around with walls. It's gonna be a while to do this. Right now I'm choosing some couches. I really like the way that the family room turned out. It's a nice place to relax because there's a big TV, got a nice fireplace, and then you have big windows eventually that look right into the conservatory, and it looks really good. And I like what I did with those columns. I created a triangle using move objects on, and it just broke up the space between the wall and the stone because it just did not look good. It did not blend, so I just want to break that up a little bit. So right now I'm just fixing the lighting around that area. I'm changing the color of the fireplace, choosing some tile or mosaic. I don't know what I have in there. So now I'm just adding some pictures, tables, and plants just to fill up the room a little bit more. Right now I'm doing the conservatory, and I add a little bench area. I believe there's a lamppost in there. I don't think there is, but there may be. There's a bench, and then there's some really nice flowers. There's some nice flower arrangements in there. Right now, I didn't know what to put on that wall, so I just put a wall sconce from Outdoor Living. And I'm adding those flowers right there. Oh, and now I'm extending the third floor. Conservatory's done, I guess. And we're moving up to furnishing the second floor. And right there I'm doing one of the full bathrooms on the second floor. And I want to do an old world charm type thing, and the way I achieve this is by using that wallpaper. And the white part of that wallpaper is called beadboard. Beadboard, I'm sorry. And the top is a mosaic. And that is a very old look. But I modernized it a little bit with the shape and the color of it. And I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. It looks pretty good. Or at least I think so. I hope you think so. You can change it when you download it. But I hope you don't, because I hope you like it. Anyway, sorry. Alright, so right now I'm just adding some more windows in the other full bathroom. And the other guest bedrooms were kind of cut out of the footage because this video is sped up 32 times because it took me 7 hours to build this house. That is a very long time. Because I just cared so much about this house because I really, really liked the way the outside look, so I just want to make the inside even better. So right now I did have a boys and girls room in this house, and I tend to do that with my larger homes because I like to make it sim friendly, family friendly. You know, I'm all about family. Maybe young, but I'm all about family. So the boys room is themed pirate, so I did a pirate type theme by adding platform and some fencing. I had a desk in there, and then there's beanbag chair. The girls room was cut out, but it's kind of a princessy type theme because there's some curtains around the bed, and it looks pretty good. Excuse me, sorry about that. So right now I am editing the master bedroom, and the master bedroom is pretty much completely master suite stuff, and I'm sorry if you don't have that stuff pack, but it's a good stuff pack. I actually just got it for Christmas from my aunt and uncle, and I really liked it. And it came with some good stuff. Not a bad stuff pack. So I'm sorry. I'm sick. I'm sorry. So now I'm just adding some tables. I changed the lighting, and I did this by clicking Control Shift, and then you just click on the light, and you can change the color, the intensity, and different stuff. And you can make rooms look pretty cool. And now I'm adding a TV in there, and you can see there's a nice fireplace, and there's going to be some candles on the platform just to make it a little bit more romantic right there. And now I'm doing the master bathroom. Now, as you can see off to the side, actually, is a spiral staircase. You'll catch some glimpses of it, and it actually leads to a secret third floor, which is a rumpus room, but I'll talk about that a little later. So right now, I'm just adding a bathtub, and it's a large bathroom. It's kind of secluded. It's like a retreat. Let's just go with that. It's your Sims ultimate bathroom retreat, if that makes any sense. It probably doesn't, but kind of makes sense to me. But, I just added vanity there for your female Sims, put their makeup on, get ready in the morning. I don't know. I was just trying to make it look good. And I think it ended up looking pretty good. So I was just finishing off some decor there. And right here is the third floor rumpus rec room. And there is a bar. There's some games up here. There's a fireplace, a nice big fireplace. And like a mini kitchen, I guess you can say. It's not really a kitchen because there's only a refrigerator and some appliances such as a microwave, snow cone machine, and a coffee maker, I believe. Oh, and this house is 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. That's very, very big. Even though I've seen some other people do some bigger, but it's pretty big. It's still pretty big because there's a lot of extra space in this house. Alright, so right now I just finished off the kitchen. I'm adding some lights around the upstairs, changing the intensity, and I like to make the color of all of my lights flame because it gives it a homier feel. It doesn't look as cold. It looks more inviting, and you do that simply by just clicking on the light and clicking Control Shift, as I stated previously. But now I'm just adding some couches, and now the dining space, and you can seat up to 6 Sims in that dining space. And I add a bar here eventually. I keep saying that. Right after this, right there, there's a bar, and I add a nice little aquarium behind the bar. It's a vocal it's a vocal view, a vocal point. It's a vocal point. Focal point. I don't know. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. I can't think right now. I'm sorry. And it looks pretty cool because your eye goes right to it. And now I'm adding a karaoke machine, and I add a foosball table, and then right there, that tower is just a extra space. So right now I'm just finishing up I'm just detailing the hallways, adding some chairs, lights, blah blah blah. And now we move to the outside. And now this area right here is right off of the dining room, and it's a great place for entertaining because it's connected right to the driveway. So like, let's say Sims guests come late, they can just go straight to that. And then in the back here is a sunken area, which is more of a family barbecue area because it is smaller, but there is a outdoor grill and there is a fireplace, but you'll see more of that when it comes. And I just added a barrier wall right there because I just thought it looked good. It added some color with the bushes in there. And there's the fireplace, and now a table and an umbrella, and just changing around the lighting here, adding some decor. I'm saying that word weird today. I'm sorry, this is my second time recording this. Now I'm just messing around with the terrain paints and changing up the pool area here. I'm just adding some dirt around the house. And what I like to do with this dirt is it makes the house look more realistic, because in all houses you will not just see it meet right up to the house like the grass. There's always going to be some dirt there, unless like you hire some really good landscapers. But anyway, so I'm just finishing up landscaping. Not landscaping, terrain paints, and I'll be starting landscaping too soon. But guys, remember, this house is up for download, and the link for that is in the description. And you download it from the Sims 3 Exchange. And I'm sorry, I've not posted a video in a very long time. There will hopefully be more videos this month, but hopefully I will start my LP when The Sims 3 University comes out, which I'm very excited about. And there will be a Sims update video hopefully this month. So right now I'm just finishing up some decorations here, finishing up the house, and at the very end there will be some screenshots in like 5 seconds. Oh, and just finishing up some lights, and screenshots are right now. Okay, the house day, back, at night. All right, guys, I'm Plum Bob Playhouse, and thank you for watching. Bye.